I know somebody who has you on their mind just because that's what I feel like doing. If it's for you, you'll know. If it's not for you, it's for somebody else. So there's somebody who has you on their mind who is showing up as somebody who has not grown, is not focused, and is lost. You got self-growth, self-focus, soul-finding in the reverse. It shows them nourishing the wrong things. So the things they're supposed to be pouring into or taking care of, they're not. Shows them not focused on their own growth or not focused at all. And a lost soul finding in verse. It shows bluff. It shows them wearing a mask, bluffing, pretending, wearing a mask, exaggerating, stalking. They're watching you. And there's somebody from your past who you rejected. Lord. Twin flames. They feel burnt. Soulmates return. Dating. Okay. What the fuck? That's enough. That's enough for now. Obscurity is on the other side. So this person is watching you as a person from your past who you rejected. You could have thought this person was a twin flame, or they are a twin flame, but you had to find out the twin flame is not what you think it is. It's a very sacrificial type of connection. For references, you can watch Hancock with Will Smith and Charlize Theron. There was twin flames in the situation. She was tired of his motherfucking ass. She wanted to be with her regular man, her regular businessman, without the superpowers and without, because Will Smith, he was using his power for the wrong things in the beginning. Basically, he got caught up in this energy. He was caught up in his addictions and shit. He was misusing his power. He had a pattern of doing this to the point where she was happier and healthier just being with a more grounded, different type of being who wasn't her twin flame, but was a soulmate, right? Or life partner. Yeah, she just rather be her life partner. But yes, twin flames and soulmate came out together. So this could be a person you did love deeply, or you don't hate this person. You learned a lot from this person or from this connection. Yin and yang, y'all are opposites. Complement polar opposites. So y'all could have complemented each other, or had unity, even though there was duality, or been each other's other half. But once again, this person is a lost soul, and they're a liar. They pretend and wear a mask. Okay, this person, it said rejection there. So yeah, rejection, past life rejection, return. So I feel like they returned to you in the past and got rejected. Something about a date, obscurity. This person did ask you to go on a date, or like took you on a date with some type of secret motives, or when you was dating this person, dealing with them. Oh, I don't like this. Getting back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, dating online with secrets, mysteries, and concealing. This person could have watched you and sent you somebody new. This person felt like, oh, you're rejecting me. So that means you must be trying to deal with somebody new. And because they're a stalker, it's kind of like they sent you somebody new. Weirdos do that. I don't care, y'all. Obsessive people do that. So this person's energy was like, oh, I'm going to make you regret rejecting me and thinking you're going to go find somebody new by sending you somebody, secretly sending you somebody. Look, oh my gosh, what fell on the floor, y'all, is attachment, third parties, and peers. They sent you one of their peers because they wanted this person to break your heart, or to like do you dirty, essay you, or if it's not that bad, they sent you somebody who would make you feel like you needed to run back to them. Yeah, conflict. They sent you a person to bring you conflict. Look, watching, looking, perception, stalking, coughing. Hoping that when that situation ended with the person that they said, you would come back and want a family with them. This is a narcissist who love bomb and is self-absorbed, and they're currently a lost soul with no self-love. You got abundance. The snake So they could have paid someone to snake you. This narcissist. You could have rejected this person who they paid to snake you. So it didn't fully, yeah. It shows them having an emotional storm. This person and whoever they sent having an emotional storm because you said not today. You actually have boundaries. So you didn't even want the person who they sent to love bomb you and bring you conflict. And even if you did, I feel like they did not get the outcome that they wanted. I don't know. They wanted you to run back to them, or they wanted you to chase this person, or they wanted you to fall in love with this person. They wanted this person to bring you an emotional storm, but you said not today, and now the energy is reversed and they're having an emotional storm. Boundaries, hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset, turmoil, unstable, affected. Someone's still upset that you have boundaries and you're like, not today. This is the person who has you on their mind. Boundaries. They have an emotional storm because you have boundaries. You said no, you drew the line and said enough. You have obsession. Girl with the snake spine. So this is either a DL man or a man who is around a woman who is deceptive and obsessed. And they're spying on you on social media or trying to get information about you in different ways because of you escaping this commitment. Okay. What you want to tell them about this person who has you on their mind, Lord? The Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups. It's telling you could basically just focus on what brings you fulfillment in life. It's telling you to focus on raising children wisely or having a happy home life or what brings you happiness. It shows some wishes will come true, dreams fulfilled, Four of Cups. I guess these good things happen after you say no or not get distracted by the situation. Ego is here. Oh my God. So this shows this person kind of tried to build a life off of getting some type of selfish satisfaction from you missing an opportunity or something. This person tried to make you miss an opportunity. Or they literally tried to curse or bind you with the ego card, the devil, the illusion of being trapped. So this person that is or did or continues to try to create illusions so you can feel like you're trapped, placing too much importance on material items, and getting caught up in fear and worry. That's what you need to know about this person. You also need to know this person is an Empress reverse or they're connected to an Empress reverse. Yeah, I got thrown off at first when these first came out. I said, what do you want to tell them about this person who has you on their mind? This is somebody you could have had a child or children with, or you saw it as like family. It shows them missing an opportunity because they're selfish, greedy, or impulsive. Because the Nine of Cups was followed by the Four of Cups. The ego is here. So it shows this person is very egotistical for absolutely no reason. Because they are Empress reverse or they are connected to Empress reverses. That's all they connect to. That's all they attract. That's all they can get is Empresses reverses. This is the person who has you on their mind. If this is resonating with you, like you got Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra at the bottom. The Three of Cups, the Seven of Swords. They have a lot of dishonest associations. It shows like the company they keep is a part of their curse or a part of their bad karma. They got a lot of liars around them, a lot of thieves, a lot of cheaters, a lot of snakes. They could possibly all delight in the way that they are able to steal from other people. Y'all ever seen a bunch of men or a bunch of women just sit around and talk about the trifling shit that they do to people? or the trifling shit they plan to do to people, or the trifling shit they're able to get away with doing. It's like this type of group right here. I remember I was like cool with this man boy, and he had like this other man boy around him just bragging about how he was dogging this girl out, how he told this girl that his other girl better than her. Like, how y'all got time for this as grown ass people with kids? How do y'all got time to be excited about plotting and planning and stealing, scheming on people? Like, they just be excited about trying to ruin people's lives with lies and death and shit. Even if it's people they have a child or children with, which means they don't give a fuck about that child and them children. If you get excitement and you celebrate being a thief, a liar, a scammer, a snake, like, but you're somebody who don't want none of that to happen to your child or children, y'all weird. I don't think that type of person give a damn about. Maybe this is why it's coming up. This was like sitting right here. Yeah, somebody in this situation got a child or children that they don't give a damn about. It's about their ego and about them pleasing the people around them who celebrate this trifling shit that they do together. Not gonna lie, it could, if it's a masculine energy, even with that girl with the snake coming out, this person could be into like threesomes with other men. Unemotional. It's really giving DL energy again. 7 of Swords. They have a secret lifestyle with other men where they sit around and talk about how they dog out women before or after they do freaky shit with each other. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. For somebody, this is a man who give it out on both ends. Which, I mean, yeah, 7 of Cups. Lord. Ace of Wands. 7 of Cups, Ace of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Like, yes, that's very much DL energy. Which, if you don't know the difference between gay, bisexual, and DL, then that's your business. We're talking about a DL man who has children and delights in being able to lie, cheat, steal energy or money. Okay, coming towards you in a situation. Well, how is this affecting you in the future? The 4 of Wands. I feel like you're standing on your square in the future, being very much logical. It shows you not being emotionally entangled in this situation. It shows you being strong, patient, self-sufficient, funny, letting go of people and things that no longer serve you. Now is the time you're focusing on your career and you're an unmarried or divorced individual. But the 4 of Wands is here. It came out first. For somebody, how is it affecting you? Is you standing on your square, you could be going into a separate connection and cutting this situation off, remaining disconnected from this person. But it's be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness in a contented personal life. Whether you're standing on your square and being single, focusing on your stability, or you're connecting with another person, regardless, it shows you being contented with your personal life and being disconnected from this person. Okay, what are they bringing towards you? It looked like they cut off, so the moon. Okay, it looked like nothing. Or you can unexpectedly hear from this person and they're being bitchy. If you do unexpectedly hear from them out the blue, they're going to be being bitchy and lying, being childish. Yeah, they're saying some shit that you know is fake. The Magician. It's like they're trying their hardest to get you to believe some lie or to see them as genuine, but you see them as childish and a liar. And with the Magician there, it's kind of like you're seeing them as like a fool. Like you're not fooling nobody type energy. The Dreamer is a fool. So they could try to initiate something with you, or your energy is like, keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. Release. Exactly. What's coming towards this person? What's coming towards this person? Can I get one or two to jump out, please? 8 of Wands. Ooh. 8 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles reverse. So it shows them doing a lot of talking. Shows them losing money. But on the floor is the 9 of Swords. Upright. This person could be a dark-sided earth sign with the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Dark-sided Virgo, dark-sided Capricorn, dark-sided Taurus. And then the 9 of Swords. It's a stress that's coming to them from having too many things happening at once. Trying to multitask. I don't feel like it's successful multitasking because it came out with the Queen of Pentacles reverse. So it shows them trying to multitask and getting sudden events that are happening and changes that are happening that result in something related to a loss of money or something related to health being lost. The Lovers reverse. Being around people who don't love them, or with the Lovers there, reverse, it shows them making the wrong choices. Well, choices that don't benefit them, that only bring them worry. It shows them having unfounded fears. This is the person who has you on their mind, right? The 9 of Swords is saying they're continuing to have uncontrollable thoughts about you, watching you if you're online, or if they're a stalker for real, because the stalker card came out. Watching you whenever they get a chance, or plan to. It says they have unfounded fears. They're focusing on worst case scenarios and allowing worry to grow out of proportion to their problems. 5 of Cups, so it shows them being sad, stuck in their past, and not seeing that it's a reason for everything that happens. Okay. What messages do Spirit want to give the people about this person? Blind to pain. Darkest hour, anxiety. The message Spirit want to give you about this person is that they're blinded to pain. They're in their darkest hour, or headed towards it. And it shows them having a lot of anxiety. They're putting on a masquerade as if they feel safe. Yeah. Okay, what do you want to tell these people in general about the situation? Stand your ground is in the reverse. Smoke and mirrors. Home. Well-being. Gathering. Okay. So stand your ground in the reverse. It's kind of saying you have nothing to prove to nobody in this situation. Smoky mirrors. This is going back to them doing the masquerade shit. So don't believe nothing related to these people or this person. They could be trying to create an illusion, put up smoke and mirrors, force you to see or hear something so you can believe a lie. Know that something is smoke and mirrors. It's saying focus on your home life, your well-being, where your home is safe, and focus on your well-being. It's saying, yes, these people are gathering together. It's confirmation of a gathering. The fuck? Gatherings. Who is they gathering together for? Oh, Goddess of the Moon. So it's confirming that this person and people they're connected to could be a coven, a gang, or whatever. They come together and do witchcraft under the moon. And he said nothing will come from that. Nothing will come from them coming together, gathering together against you. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So I just feel like Spirit God is here. So it's saying you're being protected. You have angelic protection. This person could have been feeding off sacral energy, especially if you was when you were sexual with this person, it was able to feed off your sacral energy, or even like when you were passionate about them, or when it was able to make you angry or try to prove something to them, they were still pulling on they were still siphoning your energy. But it's saying nothing will come from these gatherings, because either you're protecting your energy and or it's being protected with this archangel energy, and then you have Spirit God. Okay, the last card is the card that came out in the last reading, which is Move Beyond Ancestral Patterns. What's the last message? Growth of energy. You have been very productive, organized. You have been very, oh my God, speech. You have been very productive and organized, trying to prepare for the next step in life. Your creativity is flowing. You have built a nest, and as you look at your potential, the future no longer seems frightening. Everything is in its place, and you are growing the energy for a big new project. The 6 petals in the seed of life signify that a blessing is on your path, and you have to take care and nurture your ideas to see them come to life. This newfound energy is bubbling up, and your excitement is lighting up the room. Don't be surprised if people compliment your looks, because you are a radiant spirit. This card could also mean pregnancy or childbirth. It says, use this energy when you are ready to start a new stage in your life or a new project requiring a lot of attention or energy. You can also use this card when you are launching a new business. Envision the eggs snuggling cozily together in their nest. They are safe, sound, and they are growing every day. It's slow and tedious work that needs a lot of patience, but you got this. The affirmation for this card is, I am ready for this new adventure. Yep, thanks. Bye.